say Allah, and in English it's mean no. So it's mean when on the ayah, between of the ayah is present Allah, this symbol, this small symbol, like very small symbol is present La. So it's mean we didn't stop here. So it's mean didn't stop here. If we stop here to reason of our breath, so our breath is break to read the ayah and we stop on this place. So must be when we continue the ayah, so we must be continue the previous verse, not on here like we if on for example Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, if present on La this, so when we read to when we continue to the next ayah, so we read the previous verse, we continue to the previous verse. Third sign is present in this one, like this one, this. So it's mean here is better, we didn't stop here. So it's better didn't stop or didn't pause here on this sign. So it's better. And next is this sign, like Qaf, Lam and Y. So it's mean when this sign is present, so it's mean better to stop here. So it's mean better, we have to better that we stop on this sign and then we go to the next verse on the Quran. So next sign is present a small jim. We see to recite the Quran. So here is a present a small jim. So it's mean it's our choice. We stop here on this place of small jim, and we didn't stop here. So it's our choice. We stop here and we didn't stop here like 50-50. We stop here, that's better. We didn't stop here, that's better. No problem. It's our choice on this sign. Next we see a sign, a small sajda. So when in Quran is present of 14 sajda. So when we read the ayat of sajda, so we have must be do a sajda. So in here is present a small sajda. Some Quran written a sajda and some Quran written a sign like on this like so like a musalla. So it's mean this sign. So we do a sajda on this ayah. Like when we recite in Quran, in Salah, when we recite the Quran, so when there is present ayah to sajda and the end of the ayah is present a sajda. So when we finish this ayah to sajda, so we do a sajda, and when we goes to the we continue to our salah. Next is a small scene. Sometimes is present a small scene. Small scene. So it's mean in small scene, it's mean we pause here a little bit. We little bit pause here. So when this small scene is present on the between of the ayah, so it's mean we little bit pause here. Next is present this small zero, and in between of the small zero here is a numbering of ayahs, like when very first ayah, so here is present the numbering of ayah in the between of the ayah. Like when we goes to the like ayah number 50, so in here is present ayah number 50. So it's mean we stop here, and this sign is present on the end of the ayah. When any ayah is finished, so end of the ayah is present this sign, this small zero, and in the between of this sign here are numbering of ayahs. So it's mean we stop here, and sometimes some ayahs is present on this la. The small zero has carries Allah, this la. So it's mean we didn't stop on this ayah, we continue on this ayah. Like when like إذا السماء انشقت وأذنت لربها وحقت وإلى الأرض مدت. In here ayahs is present carries Allah, so it's mean we didn't stop on these ayahs, we continue to reading on these ayahs. And some ayahs sometimes is present on the between is a small meme, so it's mean we must be stop on these ayahs. Okay, so these are some Quran examples whose present whose used in the uh, to reciting the Quran, and we must know about that. These some signs.